Hello, it's around 3:30 p.m. on August 28th, 2019. On this rainy day, all right, this was the radar from a little earlier today. Let's refresh this. And we're still getting these really heavy rain showers that are just kind of like sitting over us. There's one that's right over us right now here in Nassau County. These things have just been sitting over us all day. They're not moving very fast. We weren't expecting all this heavy rain today. Supposed to be more of a scattered nature, but we are getting a lot more heavy rain. So let's look at the satellite image here, and this is Erin right here. Let me refresh this as well. Here is Erin right here. You can clearly see it. This is Hurricane Center. Refresh this as well. Erin is a tropical depression. Winds up 35 miles an hour. And its movement is north-northwest at 13 miles an hour. Dorian is a hurricane. Alright, so we're going to actually go to the actual tropical tidbits, current storms here, so we can get some more satellite imagery. We'll start off with Erin, and then we'll go to Dorian. So, the site is extremely slow. Let's take a look at Erin first of all. We'll look at the satellite loop of Erin. This is the infrared satellite, so I guess we'll be looking at that. Waiting for it to load, of course, which is always annoying. Yeah, I don't know why the site is so slow today, but we gotta wait for it to load. Eventually it'll load. So let's look at the, we can look at this maybe. And get this to load here. So it's just going to remain in depression. It's staying fairly weak. And again, max sustained winds 35 miles an hour. Actually does have it becoming a post-tropical storm and possibly impacting Nova Scotia. But for us, impacts on our area should be fairly small. Let's see if we can finally load this. It's still not done yet. You can sort of see it. It's a mess. It's scattered. Yeah, the static convection, the main area of circulation, this is actually, looks like the main area of circulation, but the convection is over here, so you can clearly see that main area of circulation right there. So that's Erin, but that's, like I said, that's our weak storm. It's not really going to be much of an issue. It's Dorian that we got to worry about. So Hurricane Dorian is, look at the latest on Hurricane Dorian here. So Hurricane Dorian, they have now changed the forecast for this, and they're now predicting a much stronger storm now. Hurricane warning now in effect for Puerto Rico. This thing has unexpectedly exploded a little bit more than they expected, and this again is not really completely comes as a surprise. This keeps it as a hurricane, and impacting Florida as possibly a major hurricane. That's what the M stands for. So maximum sustained winds right now 75 miles an hour. Its movement is northwest at 13 miles per hour. So this is very concerning to see. So when we look at Dorian on the satellite loop, if we can get this to load again, we're gonna have to wait a while for this because I don't know. It's just being very slow right now. What we can do is go to the MODIS satellite and get ourselves a visible look at it while we're waiting for that one to load. And here is Dorian right here. So looking pretty healthy right now. So this is the visible satellite, and is heading for Puerto Rico. So we have a lot of activity in the tropics that we got to worry about. And then this is our Erin, which is really a mess and is really not going to be amount to that much, probably. Fortunately, well, we'll have to see about that, but I think it will. You know, you got to expect the unexpected during this season. So we're still waiting on the satellite loop here to completely load. I don't know why it's taking so long, but this is Dorian, so really have to be concerned about it. I really wish this would finish loading. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I should load these before the weather update. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. Maybe the site is experiencing heavy traffic because of the storms. Well, we're gonna go and look at the forecast models for the storm. right now. So here's Dorian here. You can see just a very healthy convection. Finally, satellite loop finally loaded here. You can finally see it's going to weaken a little bit as it goes over Puerto Rico, but then I think it's going to strengthen again because you just don't have a lot of shear here. That's the issue. No, not a lot of shear. Let me just go back to the page here so you can look at the spaghetti models for Dorian. You can see most of them impact Florida, unfortunately, right on the east coast of Florida, and it's becoming more of a threat now. Few curve it northward. It's really unlikely, but very disturbing situation for Florida as this is getting worse.